Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to Motivation Nation. I'm your host, Air Gordon, and we have been sent another video to react to. So we got to activate big brain mode. So I put on the thinking cap. I will have a link in the description if you want to get your own thinking cap. You can do so. But with no further ado, let's see what the young man is talking about. Apparently, he's asking us if he owes a lady some money. Let's get into it.
Story time on this female said I owed her some money, but I didn't feel like I owed her the money. So I'm gonna tell y'all the story, and y'all tell me, did I owe her the money, or was I wrong, or was I right?
All right.
So we started talking on Instagram. I DM her on Instagram. We going back and forth, rapping on Instagram. Basically, I told her I'm trying to take her out. I'm trying to meet her. We don't know each other from a can of paint, just all through Instagram. So we started talking. We hitting it off. She like, yeah, we can kick it. So it's the weekend. She said we can kick it. She said she wanted to go to the pool or something. Her and her friend was gonna go to the pool. I could pull up on them. Long story short, I took too long to pull up, so her and her friend ended up going eating. They didn't go to the pool, so I ended up meeting them where they was eating at and pulled up on her there. So we was trying to figure out what we was gonna do because she was saying her and her friend was gonna get ready to get up out of there. So I was trying to figure out what she wanted to do. So where I stay at, I see it was a baseball game that day. I like, oh, I didn't. You went to baseball? We can go. I brought it up, and she was saying like, oh, I go to a baseball game. I'm like, perfect, let's do that. Boom, she get on her phone, she find the tickets. The tickets come out. I send her $2.55 for the tickets for me and her. I'm like, I got it, no trip. So I zell her them.
Um, are y'all sitting in the dugout with the players? 255 for 2 tickets to a baseball game? Listen, baseball games are definitely more fun in person than they are watching them on TV. But there's no way if this is your first date and I'm spending $255 going to a baseball game. And you're selling her the money for her to buy the tickets. This is all I already see a bunch of mistakes, errors in the direction that you're going, but maybe this is just the way that the younger generation goes about it. But let's let him continue.
Boop, I send her the money, $2.55 for the tickets. We going. She already got some clothes. We gonna go straight from the restaurant where her and her friend was at. We gonna go straight to the game, right? So now remind you, we going straight from the restaurant to the game. So we leave our cars there. We got an Uber. I get the Uber to the game. So I send her the 255. Then I get the Uber to the game. We Uber to the game. And then when we get to the game, that should be expensive at the game. So from there, we get drinks. So the drink, just for two drinks, it come up to like 40 something. I get the drinks. Boom. Okay. So after that, now we at the game. We having a blast. We having a good time. I get the drinks. Now we go back to get
Yeah, she having a ball. It's all on you.
more drinks, the beer, but my card ain't working. And I believe it wasn't working because I Zelled the 255. I got the Uber, and then I got those $40 drinks at the game. So my card, I got like a little bank. It ain't a big one. So I think it just flagged it like, oh, it's a lot of little transactions quick. So I just told her like, hey, you just grab the beer this time, and I'm gonna give you the bread back.
Hey man, check your finances before you try to go out and spend all this money. No, ain't nothing wrong that. No, you done hit your limit. That's what has happened. So check your finances before you try to go out with all of this stunting and fronting.
It was like $32. She was like, good. Mind you, it's the weekend, so I really ain't trying to figure out the card stuff and go through all that right
Cause
now.
you
So I'm
already
like, just
know.
grab the beers this time.
You ain't trying to figure out the card because you already know what it is. You already know why the card declined. But anyway, let's let him keep going.
I got you back. So fast forward, she's like, yeah, it's good, no problem. She get the beer. We finish the game. Wonderful day. So after that, now of course we got to Uber back to our cars because we Ubered there. Once again, my car's so tripping, so I'm like, yeah, just grab the Uber. I got you back. Boom, she get the Uber. We get back to our cars. We had such a good time. She still want to hang out. So I'm like, yeah, we can go out, but my car situation. So I'm like, I'm gonna go to the crib real quick, grab some more bread, and then we get outside. Exactly what we did. Uber to the whip, followed me to my crib. I went and got some more bread, and we went outside. So mind you, in my head, I know that you got the Uber and you got those beers. So when we go outside that night, I pay for everything for. I pay because I know what you just did for me on top of what I had already done. But anyway, pay for to get in the club. I buy all her drinks that night. That was a Saturday. So the game was Friday. Then we hung out that Saturday, paid for to get in the club, all her drinks that night. I think we got a little bit of food after. Everything was on me. That Saturday.
It's too much paying going on, man. I mean, it's like you're paying to hang out. I mean, it's too much. It's too much paying going on, and not enough conversation and getting to know who this woman is. You just, of course, she's gonna hang around you. You're paying her to be around you. So, but you haven't said anything of any substance. I can already see what his story is going. So he's told her, "I'm gonna pay you back for you buying the beer because his card declined and buying the Uber, right?" So she gonna want her money back. I can already tell you because he been a paymaster. So she gonna ask him for her money back. I already see where this story going, but let's let him continue. I could be wrong.
Then fast forward, we hanging out, we kicking it so much. We hang out on Sunday. Sunday we go out again, pay for to get in the club, pay for all her drinks that night.
What is she paying for?
Break it down. The tickets to the game, the Uber, the drinks, paying for to get in the club, all her drinks. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sunday night, she come back to my crib.
Right.
She come back to the crib with me. We chilling. But mind you, she kind of been annoying me the whole day though. She kind of been annoying.
Cause you ain't got, you don't know her.
She been kind of annoying. Like I don't know. Like she just was giving me the ick. Like she was drunk, kind of.
You don't know this woman.
Anyway, fast forward, we laying down in the bed, and randomly she asked me, "Oh, you still got that money you said you was gonna give me?"
Ding 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 ding.
And I don't know why I instantly just like got triggered. I'm like, "What bread?" And she like, "Oh, for that Uber and for them drinks at the game." But in my head, I'm like, bro, I literally spent so much money on the tickets, paying for you to get in your drinks all weekend, and you gonna bring up $60 for Uber and the beers that you got? So I'm like, I don't owe you no bread. How? She started breaking it down, like, oh, for the Uber. I'm like, you serious? And she started telling me how she ain't never dealt with that with a man. She don't gotta pay for nothing. And I'm like, I ain't never dealt with a female that since you got a $60 Uber or that, and I didn't took care of you getting in the club and everything since then, it's a problem. And I told her to cut. I'm like, I don't owe you nothing. And I immediately told her to leave. So I want to know though, in this situation, did I owe her that money for the Uber and that beer, or did I not? Because I bought the tickets, your drinks, I paid for you to get in the club all weekend, your drinks all weekend, your food, and I still owed you bread. Let me know, man. Y'all tell me who was wrong, or did I owe her the money in this situation?
Okay, so let's hit, man. Oh, okay. So, did you owe her the money? The answer to that is yes. You were wrong in this scenario, and so was she. And let me explain what I mean when I say you owe her the money. It's because you told her that, hey, I'm going to pay you back. So then you have to be a man of your word and give it back to her, since you already told her that's something that you were going to do. If you wanted to amend that decision, then you should have had that conversation with her versus just assume that, well, because I did all of this, that now negates that. Because I know it's a different generation, but in my generation, once you say it, that means that you have to then do it. Now, that's the answer to that question. But is she wrong? Absolutely. But what she showed you is she's all about herself. She's selfish. Any woman that likes you wouldn't even, after everything that you've done for her, all the money that you spent on her, she's completely out of pocket to even care about a little funky Uber and a little funky couple of beers, right? If she actually liked you. But because you're spending and spending and spending, her only enjoyment around you is when you're spending money. She don't care nothing about how you feel. You said you're going to give me my money. Give me my money. So you should have made her have to pay something to be around you so you can see who she really is and does she actually want to be around you, because that's a scumbag move on her behalf to even be like, hey, I see you done spent $1,000 on me, but I spent $60 on Uber and $92 on the bills. I want my money back. That means that she doesn't like you. That means she doesn't like you. And she shouldn't even want that money back if she really wants to be with you. But you, as a man, said, I'm going to do it. That's irregardless of everything else that you spent. Once you told her that you were going to do it, You had to do it, or had to say, hey, listen, I know I said I was gonna give you that $92 back, but let's just call it a wash with everything that's going on. You have to inform the person of the because that's a verbal contract. So now you need to let her know that you're amending the verbal contract and see if she accepts the amendment. But to just make that assumption is a failure to communicate. And that's the only spot that that's the one spot I would say that you went wrong in this scenario. But the other spot that you went wrong in this is you spent way too much money up front without knowing who the individual was. And even you admit it. Once you got around and started listening at her talk a little bit, she was annoying the heck out of you. But you guys were just having fun out. Well, you can have fun out with a dog, right? People have fun with their dogs all the time, but they can't talk. The dog can't talk back to them. Your enjoyment can only go so far with the dog, right? So what I mean by that is you need to get to know the person before you actually start spending all this money. You need to get to talking to them. You need to get their perspective. You need to see if this is somebody you're compatible with. If you guys are just sitting in the house and the electricity goes out in the city. Can you sit there and talk to this woman and have a good conversation, right? It seems like that wasn't the case. She's very self-centered. She's very selfish. And it looks to me like you dodged the bullet. But anyway, leave your comments. Let me know your thoughts. Like I said, thinking caps are on sale along with other merch. The link will be in the description and pinned to the chat. But that's it for this video. I will see you guys on the next video. Out.